So the question is, how is it human error when the bus driver is supposed to know all the bus stops? It's their job. So this is a question based off of the video that I released where I was talking about a reason that a person could be passed at a bus stop. Here's the thing. It's not my job to know all of the bus stops. Why? Because sometimes I'm going to do a bus route that I've never done before or a bus route that I rarely do. Especially if I come in on my day off and do overtime, I might be covering a route that I maybe done once 3 years ago. And maybe 3 years ago when I did that route, since then, they've changed it a little bit. So honestly, we're not going to know all the stops on every single route, especially when you're talking about larger or even medium-sized transit systems. For instance, where I drive at, there's certain routes that I've never driven before. There's certain routes that I've only driven like once or twice. And there's certain routes that I drive all the time. So I do know all of the stops. So that is a common misconception that you have, as well as some other people, that because we drive the bus, we're supposed to know every single bus stop on every single route. That's not true. And human error, that can be anything from it being dark at night and the person is at the bus stop, but they're wearing all dark clothes and we just can't see them. It does happen, and that is on the bus driver. And there's times when I pulled up to a bus stop or I was going past a bus stop and I couldn't see the person until I passed them. And then I would stop and then come to the bus and I apologize. I'm very sorry. I apologize for passing you up. I couldn't see you. That's on me. So it does happen. It's human error. Humans make mistakes on both sides of the coin. So just to reiterate, you saying it's our job to know all of the bus stops, it's not. Knowing all the bus stops comes from experience. So a driver that has been driving for 2 or 3 weeks versus a driver that has been driving for 30 years, it's going to be a little bit different. Medium to larger bus systems, they're just not able to train you on every single route. And in some cases, bus routes are broken up to different garages or divisions within the city. So if you drive for Division A, which may handle certain routes, and then you switch over to Division C, which handles different routes that you're not familiar with, you may not know all the stops or the landmarks and things of that nature. So just wanted to clear that up for you.